Yes, what's good guys? Welcome to another video. So most epoxy flooring contractors don't really have a sales problem. They have a systems problem. This is where leads are coming in, but the follow-up is slow, the follow-up is inconsistent, appointments end up falling through the cracks, and eventually the revenue becomes unpredictable for the business. But in today's video, I'll be showing you a model that kind of fixes that. A model that the top pro epoxy flooring contractors are using and implementing within their business to ensure that every lead is turned into a qualification and every qualification into an appointment and eventually every appointment turning into more revenue for you as the business. So without much further ado, let's step into the video. So guys, just as I mentioned, this is the growth infrastructure model that kind of contains our 5-step AI-powered workflow. So the first step here is once the lead comes in, the AI agent qualification process is going to take place. So of course, the leads are going to come in through ads. Basically, when a homeowner fills in a lead form, the AI agent is going to instantly, within 30 to 60 seconds, reach out and engage with the lead that comes in instantly to ensure that it qualifies the lead based on the budget they have, based on the timeline, and of course, based on just specific needs pertaining to the business. So once the lead comes in through the pipeline, as I've mentioned, from Meta ads or either these that are messaging you through your Facebook page, then our AI agent is going to reach out instantly within 30 to 60 seconds, speed to lead. And this is where most epoxy flooring contractors have been missing it. So they end up engaging with the leads after a lead came in, past an hour or even past 2 hours. We need to remind ourselves here that the current leads right now want to be engaged instantly. So if someone has a need and reaches out to you and you take close to 5 or even 3 hours or even a day to reach out to them, then that is just eventually offering your competitors revenue on a silver platter. So our AI agent is going to come in handy to qualify the lead, ensuring that the leads that are going to move forward are only the leads that are qualified. So the AI is going to qualify the leads based on the budget, as we mentioned. So we're not just looking for people who are price shopping. Apart from that, the lead is also going to qualify the AI agent is also going to qualify the lead based on the specific needs of the lead. This can include what type of square footage does the lead desire, the location where they're located in. So if maybe there's someone there are leads who are not located within your radius as the business owner, then definitely these are leads you do not want to work with, because you'll end up traveling far from your desired location or your hometown location and end up traveling across the country, and this can be a disadvantage to you. So we just want to ensure that the AI qualifies the lead and basically ensuring that the AI qualifies and sorts the lead as qualified and the unqualified leads. And so apart from this, the next or the second workflow within this growth infrastructure model. So once we have the qualified lead, then the leads are then pushed or sent into the AI appointment setting process. So this is where the AI is going to ensure that it ensures that the leads are booked on a calendar as fast as possible. So the faster we get these guys, or we book these guys on a calendar, the faster the AI does this, the higher the chances of you closing them. Speed to lead is really a factor. So we don't want to waste any more time, just asking them so many questions and eventually reaching up or following up on them after some time. We want to ensure that we book these guys on a calendar to meet with you, to have a call with you immediately. So the qualified leads are going to be booked on a calendar through or using our AI appointment setting process. Now, once this is done, this takes us to a next stage. What about the unqualified lead? Because initially I told you we have two categories of leads here, the qualified ones and the unqualified ones. We need to remember that the unqualified leads, these are still potential future customers of yours. So you're not just going to throw them away and call them bad quality leads and all that. These are still people who, if well nurtured and if well approached or given some time, can eventually turn out to be your future customers, right? So what happens to the unqualified leads here? We are going to take them through our AI agent downsell process. So this is where we're going to probably take them, or rather give them a maintenance product, give them a DIY, offer them a DIY epoxy flooring kit, or just take them or introduce them to a community. A community here, in what I mean by a community here is like a school community where you're basically going to be sending educational content pertaining to epoxy flooring, uh, epoxy flooring here. So we're going to be sending them here, just trying to send them educational content uh, pertaining to things like how they can maintain their floors, what epoxy flooring is, just to kind of nurture them to at least when they eventually are ready to purchase the service, they can eventually get back to you and it will be such an easy close, because at this point they had already known, they will have already known what they are purchasing, the epoxy floor that they want. They would have already known uh, or trusted you as the business owner or as your company. They would have already known what really epoxy flooring just simply entails. And so we're going to be taking them through this downsell process where we either give them a maintenance product, we offer them a maintenance product, or a do-it-yourself epoxy flooring kit, or introduce them or take them to a school community where like-minded people or people of their nature currently are. And it's from there where we are going to be sending them educational video content pertaining to epoxy floor, how the floors are cleaned, how to maintain the floors, what epoxy flooring entails, the benefits and all that. So by the time they're reaching out, it becomes an easy close. You don't have to pre-sell them, or you don't have to take them through this long funnel of trying to nurture them and lower their doubts and all that. Because just as I've been saying and telling you guys, most of these guys still have doubts whether this is going to work and whether you guys are the best fit for the job and all that. So just taking them through this community and sending educational content is definitely worth it, and a better fit. So once this stage is done, that we move to the appointment booked stage. So in the appointment booked stage, what is really going to entail here is we're going to be taking this lead through the AI appointment setting post-booking process. So this is basically to ensure that the leads that booked an appointment with you as the business owner are going to show up. This is actually one of the stages that kills many epoxy flooring businesses, because this is where leads booking for estimates but eventually end up not showing up, and that just results to wastage in terms of ad spend. You end up wasting a lot of ad spend, but the leads that are booking appointments are not even showing up. Now we have a cure to that, if I can say so. Now AI is going to come here handy. AI is going to come in handy here to ensure that it automatically sends constant and daily reminders to these guys until the specific date that you and the leads or until the date that the lead booked an appointment uh, in terms of reaching out to you as the business owner. So what is going to happen here? We're going to ensure that the AI is going to be sending reminders to these leads to ensure that they show up. So we're not allowing, or we don't want any leads or any appointments to fall through the cracks. This is where most business owners tend to fail. Once they find out that the appointments, the leads have booked an appointment, they then they just relax and see things as they are, and think that the leads are going to show up automatically. No, these guys must be taken through some nurture process, and we must ensure that we are constantly reminding them, hey, you have an appointment booked with the business owner so and so on Friday. So in the midst of this, we'll also be sending pre-call educational content just to ensure that the leads that are having doubts, the leads that are still have trust issues, we just want to ensure that we're building more trust and urgency within this stage, ensuring making it easier for you as the business owner. Once you get on the call or on the appointment, it becomes an easy close. They already know who you are. They already know that you're perfectly fit for the job. They're just ready to pay you and you getting the job done, basically it. So on the appointment booking stage, we're going to have the AI appointment setting system, ensuring that the leads show up for the appointment through constant reminder, follow-up processes within this stage, and sending educational content, right? Then just for last stage, the no show up. Now, what happens when the leads eventually, after all that process of reminding them, sending with the process of AI reminding them on their appointment and all that, what happens if they don't show up, right? So if they don't show up, we are still going to use our AI agent to rebook them through the process. So we'll send them a message, hey, it seems like the time you chose earlier was not a perfect fit. Now, how about we schedule it to this specific day and date? So what happens is that our AI agent is going to ensure that it reschedules these leads that did not show up to another or perfect or suitable date for them. So guys, the name of the game is ensuring no appointment falls through the cracks. So we're not leaving any revenue on the table. We're not leaving any money on the table, basically. So the AI agent is going to ensure that the no show up leads are able to book another appointment with you as the business owner. So basically just rescheduling the date. So this is just it for this simple growth infrastructure model containing this 5-step AI powered workflow. And so if you as an epoxy flooring contractor wants this simple AI growth infrastructure model implemented or system implemented within your business, then definitely leave a link below, definitely click it and get to reach out to us and we'll get to see if this is a good fit. Otherwise, hope you guys got some value on this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Thanks.